Every time we spin up an Astro project and connect it to Content Island, we end up repeating the same initial setup steps. Installing dependencies, wiring up Content Island, and getting the environment variables ready. Because we kept doing the same thing over and over, we asked ourselves a simple question. Why not build a template that does all of this for us? And that's how the minimal Astro template for Content Island was born. In this video, we'll show you how it works and what you get out of the box. First, let's create a new Astro project. We launch the creation wizard and assign a project name, such as Demo. Instead of starting from scratch, we'll select the option to create the project from a template. We'll put Next. We'll choose the minimal Astro template and click Complete. And we'll copy the command from step 1 to create our project. Now, let's go to Visual Studio Code. In my case, I've got an empty folder open and ready to go. I switch to the terminal, paste the previously copied command, and execute it. And the Content Island CLI will launch and ask us a series of questions. First, where do we want to create our Astro project? Since I'm working inside an empty folder, I set the target directory to the current one. Otherwise, you could specify the folder name here. Next, it asks if we wanted to install the dependencies for us, basically run npm install. We confirm the option. The dependency installation begins and the process completes. The only remaining step is to execute npm run dev, which will start the Astro development server. We'll copy the URL, drop it into the browser, and our minimal example is already working. Now, let's see exactly what this project includes. So over here we have the Content Island API library already installed. Also, its initial configuration. We jump into the lib folder, and there's the create client, the access token as an environment variable, as well as the configuration in the astro.config.mjs to be able to use that environment variable in a type-safe way. A basic example of how to use the library. Here you have the model, the API call, and how it's used in a component. On top of that, there's a Prettier setup that plays nicely with Astro Plus. Aliases for the main folders to make the imports clearer and simpler. From here on, the next step is up to you. You can define your content in Content Island and start building your Astro project directly from Visual Studio Code without wasting time on the initial setup.